One of the reasons why I am stepping forward today is because I want Muslims to know that ex-Muslims are not your enemies. We've been among you for a very long time. Our lives are often intertwined with yours, far more than many of you might even realize. We've taken a different path on theological beliefs, sure, but at a social level, most of us are still very much a part of your communities. Many of us still show up at the mosque to pay our respects to elders in the community who have passed. We don't create a scene there. I myself have attended funeral prayers for many loved ones over several years, all the while having secretly been one of Islam's non-believers. I stand in silence alongside my Muslim brethren in solidarity, remembering the deceased as they had wished to be remembered. A small gesture on my part to honor their wishes. I too grieve when worshippers at a mosque have been gunned down, whether, for example, an Ahmadi Muslim mosque in Pakistan or a mainstream Muslim mosque right here in my own country of Canada. I also sometimes pick up my niece from Sunday school at the mosque. When I do, I give my salams to familiar faces with a warm voice and a heartfelt smile. I help set up the audio system and record the video of religious ceremonies that my family members hold when their children finish reading the Quran. I help my dad reformat prayer timetables for easier posting on the refrigerator door. I go and fetch prayer mats and prayer caps when family comes over to visit and it's prayer time. And I do all of this with a smile. I even give Eid gifts to little kids in my family so that I get to take part in their happiness on Eid. For several years consecutively, I even ran the blood drive at a national convention of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community in the USA, all the while secretly having been one of Islam's non-believers. There are even times where I find myself on the same wavelength as some conservative Muslims on the odd issue. I, for example, still don't drink alcohol. It's one of the values from Islam that I've retained and which I personally feel quite strongly about. But don't worry, I won't be offended if you have a drink in front of me, even if you're a Muslim. It's about live and let live. Now, this eclectic mix of values has certainly complicated my own personal life, as I don't neatly fit into any well-subscribed category. Most other ex-Muslims, each in their own way, don't either. And so here's the key takeaway on coexistence with Muslims who promote peace and pluralism. My dear Muslims, ex-Muslims are not your enemies. To us, you are brothers and sisters in humanity. We still love you, as we know deep down you still love us. Religion should not come between us.